everybody, and welcome to stream. Welcome. I do hope you've been having a wonderful day so far and a wonderful start of the weekend, because it's finally weekend. I can't quite wrap my head around it being weekend, but it is. But welcome, and hello Alex, and hello to all of you lurkers as well. You are very appreciated. And hello Lefty as well. Welcome. I am tired today. Just gonna put that up right at the start because I am very tired today. I was kind of debating whether or not to stream or not because I had a very rough Wednesday, and then because of that I was very tired on like yesterday. And because my bosses are idiots, I've also had a bad day today. Not as bad. This one is mainly just work related and not my health related, but it also kind of like you can't truly separate the two because my health is very connected to work. Yeah. And hello Mr. Dark, welcome to stream. I do hope you've been having a wonderful day so far. And I have definitely been having an above average evening though. I will say that because there is this hamburger place, like not one of the big chains. It's not McDonald's or Max or Burger King or whatever. It's just your mom and pop shop with a burger menu as well as a pizza menu. And it's so good. They have so many good hamburgers. And I brought my mom and dad there once because, like, for my birthday, because I kind of wanted those hamburgers for my birthday. And I was also kind of sick, so I didn't want to travel for long, and this place is kind of close. And apparently my mom had been craving them, so she kind of invited me to go and grab a couple, like, not a couple, but it's 3 hamburgers, one for me, one for her, and one for dad. So I am very full at the moment, but I'm also very pleased. Hello everyone, today also isn't a great day for me since today is just a universal bad one. Yeah, it kind of seems that way. Alright, I will have to leave for now because my head is killing me and I have no motivation. Much love. Yeah, bye bye Erno. I really hope your head will be feeling better in a while. Because yeah, today is not a good day. It's just not. But I hope yours will be better, and at least that your weekend is gonna get better. And hello John, welcome to stream. I do hope you've been having a wonderful day so far. Well, yesterday was pretty good for you because you got one of the other legendary Pokemon. Nice! It was one of the Ruined Treasure legendary Pokemon. That is pretty cool. I have not gotten to do those yet. We're probably gonna do those in one stream sooner or later. We just haven't yet. And like, when I first encountered those when I was playing on my own, I just saw a random sword stuck in the ground and the game kind of asked me like, are you sure you want to pull this out? And I think I pulled one out and the game kind of said something slightly spooky-ish, and then I decided that no, I'm not gonna unleash Pandora's box upon this world. I am not gonna do that. And then lo and behold, obviously, there's a bunch of really cool Pokemon behind those sticks. Yesterday was fun because me and my sister continued our Legends Arceus getting started on Wednesday. That sounds really cool. That sounds really fun. Like, I have a couple of games that I play on my spare time. Some of them like all of them I really want to play. But some of them I just really want to finish. And I haven't played either of them for quite a while, but today I kind of started a bit on another, like, because I have one playthrough of Violet on stream and I have a playthrough of Scarlet on my own. So I kind of started to figure out and train the Pokemon that I'm gonna bring to Kitakami, because I kind of want to not truly Nuzlocke, but Nuzlocke-ish, and just bring one starter Pokemon over there and just go from there. More than likely, it's gonna turn out into me bringing 2 Pokemon, because I can't decide. I have kind of narrowed it down to Fido and Flabébé. But I can't. I mean, to be fair though, it might be a really good idea to only bring Fido, because Flabébé is gonna be in the Legend CA, and that's gonna be soon-ish. But I also feel like Flabébé and the Poltegeist Matcha Thingamabob line might work really well together. So I'm kind of stuck in that sense. And at the same time, it's just me. Nothing matters. I'm just here to have fun. So I could bring both. Slightly ironic though, because on Violet I have a sold only dragon team, and today on Scarlet I ran around with 3 fairies. 3 very weak fairies though. Like, my team in Violet would be able to handle that with no issue whatsoever. They were basically level 6, 1 and 1, but but I am very sure that we do be here for this particular game at the moment. That doesn't really have a cool animation when we do the spinification thing. And why is microphone low today? Microphone is low today. I have no idea how this poopy microphone works. It doesn't do what I want it to do, at the very least. So yeah. You got the snowball, that is very cool. And she plays I Hulk. That does sound like how first me and my dad used to play games, and then how me and my brother used to play games. Because when I played Super Mario 64, I am not old. I was really scared of Bowser. To be fair, I was a tiny little kid. But I was really scared of Bowser, so I played through the entire game until I got to Bowser, and then I handed the controller to Dad, and then I went and hid in the kitchen. I am a brave knight. I hate today, but you made it better. That is really nice. And I'm really glad that I made the day better, because I agree, today has not been a good day. There's been plenty of things today that has just been very not nice. I just noticed that there's a Shinx drawing and a Cricketot drawing and a little... I forgot it's Cherrim or Cherubi. No, I think it's Cherrim, but I forgot. Those are really cute little drawings. I'm gonna say the taste of honey. I'm not gonna do that one because that one is slightly annoying. Krogong's curative poison. This makes probably find out to help the genius. Yeah, awesome. Not gonna do that currently, because I need to go here and say that I have done stuff. I have done a lot of stuff. And I want the promotion so that my Pokemon won't stop listening to me. Can't say, but just wanted to wish you And chat well, Jean. Hope you have a lovely stream. And just remember, Diana Ross ain't no mountain high enough to keep me away from you. Yes. Have a lovely rest of the day, Edward, and thank you for dropping in. Ain't no mountain high enough, ain't no valley low enough, ain't no river wide enough to keep me away from you. Yes. No worries, and surprising, always surprising as soon as you give me a song lyric that I recognize. What did you expect when you give me a nice song? Just hand it to me. You got to stop for some tea. I can use lead and balls, which is awesome. Thank you. Thank you. I'm gonna need those too, actually. No ultra balls yet, though. I wonder. Move it! I wonder when I'm gonna get the ultra balls. And also the proper blonde hair and not the green blonde hair. To be fair though, if you have blonde hair and you bathe in chlorinated water too much, your hair is gonna turn green. At least if you have platina blonde hair. I remember some kids in my like primary school and middle school that had platina blonde hair, and they always, like, sometimes when we were like bathing with like learning how to swim and stuff, they legit got green hair. That nostalgic and unmistakable fragrance, if only I could smell it again. I wonder if the herbs from my home region can be found here in Isui as well. Maybe? Oh, you're part of the Survey Corps, right? Maybe you've seen what I'm looking for. It's an herb that looks like a bluish vine. I don't think I have. Oh no, I have. I have. Yeah, it clings to a specific Pokemon. I have. If I manage to catch a Pokemon that has herbs that looks like blue vines hanging off it, I have that. I can do that right now. I have two. I'll have you know. Just look at it! It's a solid lump of vines! Yeah. And this aroma! It is the scent I remember! Yes! These are the herbs from my home! Didn't expect the Pokemon to be so absolutely covered in herbs. I mean, vines. And are vines moving? I wonder what the Pokemon itself look like underneath all of those. I mean, in the 3D sprite, it looks like a black blob. In the 2D sprites, it just looked like a shadow with eyes. So that was kind of more mysterious. And hello Tech, welcome to stream. I do hope you've been having a wonderful day so far. And a lot better than the other ones of us, because we have not been having a good day so far. Except for the hamburger. The hamburgers was awesome. Anyway, thank you for finding it. Yeah, welcome. Nice. I got smoke pops. Don't worry, I'm only gonna take a bit of your vines to use as herbs. Nice. I mean, today's better, at least that is good. That is good. And a clear progression for me, because my today has been way worse than yesterday. I mean, yesterday I got given a free piano, so I... Bowl of vines with shoes. Yes! That it is. Do I have no more? No more. Okay, we're gonna have Pokemons at the ready because I feel like having Pokemons at the ready is always a good thing to have. Okay, free piano sounds nice. I mean, kind of. It's an old school piano that some kids broke, and then my neighbor brought it home to sort of fix it up because they were just gonna like throw it away. And it is a nice piano. It's a Yamaha keyboard. So fine, it's not a piano, it's a keyboard. But and then when he was talking about not really knowing what to do with it because it's fixed, I just thought, like, my first thought was that Ophi plays piano. And I know that she doesn't have a piano at the moment. Or maybe I want to learn a piano. So I got it home, and as soon as I got it home, I just realized that no, I'm not gonna play it. So I'm actually gonna give it away to Ophi. So, yeah. You did well on your mission in the Cobalt Coastlands. Yes, thank you. Your efforts there aided not only the Galaxy team, but the Pearl Clan as well. You've been home the whole week because of snow? What? How? I don't know, that baffles me so much because where I live, like, if you are gonna be home because of snow, it's either because it's like 20 negatives and the car won't start, or it's because it's just a snowstorm and you got like 1 meter of snow. Like, those are the only reasons why you would stay home, because of snow. Do you know some countries are not used to snow? To them it's a big deal. I know, but a week? Like, I can understand one day, but just after one day you have to have some like I can understand 1 day, I can understand 2 days, I might find it really weird, but I can understand 1 week. I can't understand 1 week. That is just... I don't know what to take the connection to, but for me it would basically be like, yeah, I couldn't go to work because it's been sunshine all week. I couldn't go to school because it's been sunny outside. That's kind of how it feels for me to just hear that no school or work because of snow. I don't know. It feels so weird. It was raining a lot today. We've had fog and cloudy weather. It's gonna become really bad weather now, which I kind of prefer because we've been having so weird icy roads and bad student drivers. Well, that's why you have winter wheels on your car and drive really slowly. And bad student drivers, that is why you don't become a student driver until you're 18 years old. And to actually take your driver's license, you need to have 2 different tests, and those tests are basically 1 month apart apparently. And you need to take a lot of classes, and you need to go on education that takes at least 10 weeks. And like, we also have a specific test. It's kind of 2 tests. One is specifically to learn how to drive when it's icy roads. Like, when I took that class, it was February. It was ice on the racing track that we were training on, And they added the slidey material that they normally use during summer on top of the ice, so it was like icy roads squared. And we learned how to drive and brake and take turns and stuff like that, how to handle the car when things like go badly because it's slippery. Okay, a week do be a lot, but when it's a lot of snow in a region that's really not prepared for it. Yeah, I like, as I said, I can understand, my brain can understand it, like, my brain can accept that that is the case. My brain can still not understand how it can accept that that is how other places in the world works. Can't understand how. In the same way that it can't understand how fall and autumn leaves makes the trains be delayed by like half an hour. Like, the brain can accept that that happens every autumn. Brain cannot understand. Your sister in your day even more? That doesn't sound too good. You gotta just ignore her for a bit. Relax and unwind instead. I had a virtual thing planned for Monday and Friday. We went Tuesday and didn't the rest of the week. Okay. So then it sounds like you have basically had Wednesday and Thursday off. So that makes more sense. But I do hope your efforts will also have an impact on the space-time rift somehow. I mean, probably does, because the lightning jumps back into the rift. So, if we are able to get rid of that rift, it should clear any lingering doubts about your origins. Though how I might actually close the rift, I haven't the slightest idea. Yeah, I can understand that, but I also want to get back to my dragons. Remain true to the mission. Yeah. I miss Neptune. Okay, old man. The trains only get delayed half an hour because of leaves. Ours just get cancelled often enough. I will say though that on other parts of the country, yes, they do get cancelled. Where I used to take the trains, because this was a while ago. Nowadays, I don't even have a bus that I can take to work. It's either car for 30 minutes or it's bike for, you know, more than 1 hour. There is no bus, there's no train, there's absolutely nothing. So it was a while ago, but back then I traveled on one of Sweden's most trafficked, like, train railway thingamabobs. So stuff needs to be really bad for them to cancel trains there. There are other parts of the country though, closer to where I'm at the moment, that just get cancelled because it's too windy. We need to cancel the train because it's windy. Hopping on here just for a bit to see what's going on. Well, welcome, Fox. Welcome. I do hope you've been having a wonderful Friday so far. A wonderful week. Nice. I'm also about to get sick, probably, because my throat hurts. So I need to drink plenty of tea. If you notice that today's potato mochi tastes a bit different, well, that is because I used the Pokemon's flames to roast them. Bon appetit! Thank you, and that is very cool. I like that you trust Pokemon that much now. The birth of a new Lord Pokemon. What a sight that must have been. If only I journeyed to Firespit Island to witness the event myself. Would be practical. Would you even ride on Basculegion in the first place, Professor? Ah, come now. You know my coordination is so poor I couldn't even hit my foot with a Pokeball. And I can't dodge Pokemon attacks as to quite literally save my own skin. Of course I can't possibly ride the top of a fearsome beast like Basculegion. That being said, we'd all do well to remember these wise words. The ever-striving soul is rewarded in the end. Is rewarded in the end. I mean, I can't really stay for that long, but I'll enjoy what's going on nonetheless. Well, that is good enough. And as long as you enjoy your time, then that is just awesome. It's just fun to always run into people again. That is also fair. That is also fair. It's always really, like, new people in chat is always fun, but regulars in chat and people that I also see in other people, like other streamers' chats, it's really nice. And strive I shall. For the sake of my research, I will surely ride a Pokemon one day and record the experience for a Pokédex for all posterity. Just you watch. Yeah. World do be small sometimes. Yeah. Yeah. And also, though, to be fair, like, I mean, there's a surprising amount of Swedish VTubers out there. So there is a surprising amount of European VTubers, but like streamers who stream on YouTube at this specific time is not a whole lot. Let's be honest. We're not that many. There's way more from the Asian part and the American part of the time zones. And hello, I don't know, welcome to stream. I do hope you've been having a wonderful day so far. Interesting accent for the British character. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's kind of a British accent that I'm attempting to do. I'm not really good at doing that, but yeah. He needs to have a different accent. Me and my sister are starting to play our Arceus playthrough. That is nice. That is nice. And I have got to stretch, apparently. Good morning, lady who came from the sky. Commander Kamado told me to let you know he awaits your arrival in his office. Nice! Third night playing Arceus? Nice! It is a very fun game. Jeena, I have your next orders. You must go to Corner Highlands to quell another frenzied noble. Electrode, Lord of the Hollow. Not Hallow, but Hollow. There's a difference. Electrode has a propensity. What on earth is a propensity? But it has a propensity to store up electricity in its body, then unleash it. Yeah, that thing is scary. But since Electrode became frenzied, those electrical outbursts has become giant blasts. We'll be enlisting the Pearl Clan's aid in securing you safe passage to Electrode's seat. I've sent word ahead to Irida asking... No, you don't have permission to go up this... Propensity tends to do something. Ah, I see. Thank you. Oh, save it, as I'll be stopped by the likes of you. Now, out of my way! I need to give this woman, man, a non-binary person. I have absolutely no idea. A really annoying dialect. Ah! We're gonna go full Swinglish. Hey ho, Bossman Kamado. I thought it might have slipped your mind to send me an invite, so I took the liberty of stopping by anyway. That guy, yeah. Melly, where are your manners? We're having an important conversation. Well, there's your issue right there, Adaman. How exactly did you intend to discuss Electrode without me? It's mighty Warden here to weigh in. There is no time to discuss. I have already asked Jeena to quell the Lord of the Hollow. No, hey, nah, he's not the Swedish guy. I'm sorry. There's no more to discuss. We've already asked Jeena to quell the Lord of the Hollow. Come on. Is it me you're trying to humiliate here or our entire clan? Besides, do you really think that this flimsy little noodle can quell Electrode? Yep. Commander, I'm sincerely sorry for this heedless interruption. Pay it no mind. It seems even security corps personnel I trained myself cannot stop one so capable as Warden Melly. I find it fun how Electrode explored in Scarlet and Violet, but if it's a Ditto, it doesn't. That is pretty interesting. I think I've heard that somewhere, but it's still pretty interesting. That being said, yes. It is clear that the security corps needs an even further rounds of training from me later. Hear that, Melly? The security corps will sob themselves to sleep tonight thanks to you. The commander's sumo moves can send even boulders flying. Now, that will do. Jeena, you have your orders. See to it that Electrode is quelled. Warden Melly, of course we would appreciate your help if there's anything you might assist with. I might love the Diamond Clan, but Melly, I do not. Hello Mimikyu, welcome to stream. I do hope you've been having a wonderful day so far. Now go. Yes. Like, I can't have Melly sound the same as absolutely everyone else, so I need an annoying dialect or accent for him, her, them. And for me, that is Swinglish, because Swinglish just makes my skin crawl. Listen, Melly, the Galaxy team, well, at least Jeena, is amazing, and we'll prove it. Follow me outside. Do I need to battle him, her, they? I probably do. Okay, we're gonna start up a squire in that case. Can Molly just happen to fall into a ravine or something? That would be awesome and amazing, and I would love that very much. And I feel like we're gonna battle Adaman. And in that case... I mean, Al don't get to battle that often. So, Al. Alright, Jeena, go around with me. Yeah. Yeah. Melly, make sure you watch closely now. Pretentious and preposterous little thing. Good music. Ow! I didn't appreciate that. Okay, I feel like we're gonna go down.
What level is that? Is level 18.
Okay, didn't need the agile style there.
Al is a bit of a demon. And we will send in someone else because reasons. Mainly, I don't really feel like doing any sit-ups today because I am very full.
Like, he doesn't need to die, it just gets stuck there and has to live off roots and stuff for the next few months. What if? What if? What if? We find a dragon. A flying dragon. So, you know, salamence or dragonite or something like that. A Gyarados will do, in case we don't find one. And we pick Melly up. And then we throw Melly into the space-time rift. I feel like that is fair. I wonder why they never implemented double or triple battles for this. It's always 1v2 or 1v3. Yeah, it's kind of wonky enough already. I think that is probably the case. Would be kind of cool though. Maybe, but still, it would have been nice to have some instances to even the playing field. Yeah, because it's kind of really weird a lot of the time. Yes, let's manually Isekai Melly. Yeah, yeah. I think that is something we really need to do. Like, really need to do. This tactic, by the way... Why didn't it work? Edward! Now the Eevee gets to do this exact same thing that we did back. And just attacks 3 times. I mean, it is, to be fair, it is kind of broken to just go a speedy attack and then a strong attack straight after that. Normally that works. The main problem with 1v multiple is that attack that hit multiple targets don't do so here. Yeah, that is true actually. And it's also the whole flinch and sleep in particular, but mainly flinch, that works really weirdly. I mean, I definitely think that this battle system is more interesting. And you need to kind of think about things for a lot of, like a lot more than normally. But it is wonky in some parts. For dragon playthroughs, do you stick to pure dragon types or do you allow dragon-like Pokemon as well? I think that would depend on the game. Because if we see how we played through Violet, then it is dragon type Pokemon or Pokemon that evolves into dragon types. So for example, we had Squelp from level 1 and onward. Even though Squelp doesn't evolve into a dragon until, like, I don't know, kinda late. But that is only because Violet has so many dragons. So I do think if we go to another game and do something like that, we are gonna have to allow dragon-like Pokemon as well. Like if you take the Johto games, for example, like Soul Silver, Heart Gold. I'm gonna have to have some dragon-like Pokemon there because there's not a whole lot of dragons. And even like Diamond and Pearl remakes there's nowhere enough, like nowhere even near enough dragons. Yeah, flinch priority and stuff all influence the order, but it gets really wonky and not very transparent. It has potential though.
Yeah, it does.
Yoto, you have 2 actual dragon tops. Yeah! And one of those dragons needs to be traded. And both of them are really, really late game. According to mythology, anything can be a dragon. That probably depends on what mythology you're referring to, because Norse mythology, no. Like we have very few dragons in Norse mythology. There's plenty of really, really large snakes. And not a whole lot of dragons. I mean, there's the dragon slaying knights of the medieval times, but before that, absolutely no, like, not absolutely no dragons, because they were like dragon ships, but then the question is, are those really dragon ships or are they snake ships? Don't know. You better off with Heart Gold, Soul Silver, 4 Gens of Dragons. Yeah. Have you looked though? What kind of dragons that you can actually get in Heart Gold and Soul Silver? Because I'm still very sure that that is 2. Serpents are dragons usually? Nah. Nah, man. There is no way that anyone saw a copper lizard and just thought that, that must be a dragon. I mean, it looks cool, and they are cute. So cute! But not really dragons. In Heart Gold Soul Silver you can have a bunch of dragons in post-game though. Yeah, exactly, in post-game. So basically, if I want to do a run of Heart Gold Soul Silver with only dragons, which honestly would be really cool, but that would mean that I'd have to play through the entire Heart Gold Soul Silver on one playthrough, and then get a bunch of dragons, and then breed said dragons, and then transfer the bred dragons into my new playthrough. That would be the online version. Or if someone could just cheat a bunch of dragons in for me. I'm not gonna do that myself. So yeah, like, I would love to do a new dragon run, but that would be difficult. You could do entire Heart Gold Soul Silver playthrough with only grass types, would make for a challenging run. That would be really challenging, and that sounds fun. But I just feel like I am so stuck in the dragon types right now. But an only grass type run of those games would definitely be challenging. But I like grass types, so not entirely sure I like the Johto grass types that much, but I mean, I like Chikorita. I was about to say Oddish, but no, Bellsprout. I like Bellsprout. I like Chikorita. That's 2. You see how good Jeena is now? Yes? No more sneering at her. Exactly! Adaman is defending me! Not that I need defending, but he's standing up to me, which we do. Grass and ground, those are my types. Yeah, ground is pretty cool, mainly because of Flygon though. Probably grass and dragon. You could make an entire dragon team in Sword and Shield. Okay, you have my attention. But that would also mean that we are just really picking and choosing and really using Scarlet and Violet to just help gather all of the dragons to then boot them into Sword and Shield. Because the dragons are really late. And you know, if you're gonna do a dragon team in Sword and Shield, you need a Skrelp. You really need a Skrelp. My favorite type is fire. Full fire run in Sinnoh is kind of difficult though. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, when I picked up the Sinnoh games, like when I was younger, fire was my favorite type. And then Diamond was my first ever Pokemon game. And I didn't like Chimchar. So I had the only remaining fire type on my team, yes. Like that, those games were insane when it got to the fire type. They were insane with a whole lot of different reasons, but the fire types. How can you make a game with 2 fire types? Like, somebody explain that. Skrelp is in Sword and Shield at least in DLC, but still coded into base game, which would mean that we were gonna have to transfer it from, you know, Neptune's baby. But, yeah. Now, I think our helper from the Pearl Clan was going to meet you at the training grounds once you're ready. Till later, Jeena. Glad to have your help as always. Yeah. Melee, shift yourself unless you want to get even more of an earful than you've already due for. Come on, Adaman. Cut me some slack here. Neptune's family will conquer all of Poke Europe. Yes! Yes! Cloudbird. Yeah. Oh yeah, we haven't used Cloudbird. Should use Cloudbird in some kind of playthrough. Join me in the Survey Corps office. We'll go over the particulars of your new mission. Yeah. Well, it's been fun staying here, but I'm going to see something else. You do that. Have fun with the Pokemon journey then, Jeena. Bye bye everyone. Bye bye Fox. Have a lovely rest of the day and have a lovely weekend. Your survey work will take you to the Coronay Highlands next. Yes. You'll be on the Rift's doorstep. There is no telling what perils await. Your current rank qualifies you to conduct research in the Coronay Highlands. But you will need help from a particular person to survey and ultimately quell this electrode. Go to the training grounds, you should find them there. I will. Could also have an entire dragon team in Alola. In that case, the Alola games might be something that we could do. Because Alola is also a game that I have never really played through. I mean, I got to the second island, I think. Nah. No side quests, main quest only. I barely recognize myself, but I feel like main quest today. Oh yeah, I forgot the training grounds. Should my sister evolve her Shinx and Starly? If she wants to, unless she really wants some other, like, specific moves that she's waiting for. Maybe she doesn't like how Luxio looks, because Luxio do look like a bit of a teenager. Like teenage awkwardness, but they are very much stronger, so. I have ghost playthroughs planned for the whole year. That is really cool. I made a list of substitutes. Oh, spooky substitutes to use since some games may not have many ghost types or it'll take a while to get ghost types. That is fair. Colors can also have an entire dragon team. Fair. Oh mate, you mean the X and Y games, not the CA? That's pretty interesting, because the dragon team in Kalos, Zed and Y is not out yet. I know! Sometimes, like, my brain is really focused on CA though. But yeah, X and Y would be really fun to play through again. So that might really be a thing that we're gonna do. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to go with Charmander though. And we're gonna have to go with X in that case. For Charizard X. Because that thing is a dragon. My sister doesn't want to evolve her Pokemon, then she doesn't need to. If she wants to keep her Shinx and Starly, then she can. That is kind of the beauty with Pokemon. Any wishes concerning Pokemon Day news? That CA is gonna go for the Switch 2 and not the Switch. And that they are gonna come out in November. That is probably my wish. And my wish for, like, I have a lot of wishes for CA basically. Maybe some sneak peeks towards the new generation, but I don't think we might get that. I don't think we're gonna get new evolutions, but Megas for the evolutions would be really cool. She evolved one and is evolving the other. Okay, that is cool. Black 2, White 2 is one dragon short, and I don't think earlier games have a chance. I don't think earlier games have a chance. Like, I have looked for a couple of them. Specifically Diamond and Pearl and Platinum. They don't stand a chance. Even if I don't use one right away, I'd love a Mega Gudra. Yeah, Mega Gudra would be cool. Hello, Jeena. This gentleman is Warden Ingo, who serves Sneasler. He will guide you to her domain. Pleased to properly meet you. I apologize for that abrupt how do you do before. I am the Warden Ingo. I understand you'll need a hand from Sneasler in order to meet Electrode. Whether she'll see fit to help you, however, we can only find out by making the journey. Now, let's have a safe journey to Mount Coronet. All aboard! Ingo is a bit like you know. Weird? Yeah, speaking of Unova, yeah! He appeared one day from who knows where. What's more, much of his memory seems to be missing. I feel so sorry for Ingo's brother. I kind of hope that Ingo's brother is gonna be said CA with time travel shenanigans and that he is also having lost his memory, because otherwise this would be so sad. Yeah, Emmett, that's his name. Ingo sounds like a Swedish name. Ingo is not a Swedish name in and of itself. Like, we don't have the ing. We don't do that in Swedish. So, but there is a Swedish soft drink, like orange soft drink, like sparkly thingamabob, like soda or pop or whatever the thing is called Ingo. And we also had, I think it was a boxer that had Ingo as his nickname. I hope in Sia we see Ingo and Emmett happily reunited, stepping out of a time machine. Yes, that would be the best. Maybe traveling with you will help fill in some of the gaps in his memory. In any case, I'm glad to have your help to count on once again, Jeena.
Yeah.
Inga is a Swedish name. Yeah, that it is. But that is not Inga. That is Inga. It's a really old lady name, though. And we also have Yngve, which is not I, but with the Y. There are some records of Ing having been a male name, so not just like ING. So I mean, there are names that are similar, but I have never really gotten Ingo. And yes, we do be heading outside. We're going up to Carone Highlands. Woo! Also, though, funnily enough, I don't know how many of you guys are listening into the TTRPG, but Spyra might not be a Swedish name per se, but her name is heavily inspired by Latin and Swedish, because Spira in Latin is breath or something like that, I'm pretty sure. In Swedish, Spira is either a spire, like spire thing on a building, or to spire, like grow, blossom, stuff like that. So that is kind of why she's called Spira. But only I can pronounce Spira, so it kind of turned into Spyra. TTRPG, where it is on Jonah's channel. I can give you guys a link so that neither forgets where on earth it is. Funk.
Hello and welcome, everyone.
Yeah, that was the intro, and then we copy, and then we close that window, and then we go there.
There is my first episode of the TTRPG. There's 3 more prologues out, and yeah, episode 2 is almost out as well. So, yeah, I still haven't listened to the first one, annoyingly enough. Like, I'm part of it. I definitely know what's happening, but I kind of want to watch it even so, because it's just fun to relive. And some parts I have honestly forgotten. I think I am the one who writes the most notes. My character sheet has a lot of notes in it. I probably write too many notes, honestly. But yeah, so Spira is a name inspired by Swedish and Latin, and her 2 friends, Viden and Britta. Britta is a Swedish name. Viden is inspired by Vidar, which is a Swedish name and also a Norse god. It's kind of both. But we turned it into Viden so that it's not a god's name. And also Viden is a specific kind of like buds that come in spring. A specific kind of fuzzy spud. Basically. Note takers are always great players. Nice! I am a great player. I will take that to heart. I don't feel like I am, but I will take that to heart. As a DM, I used to rely on them sometimes. Maybe so. Jonah has a bunch of notes though. He normally keeps track on stuff, but... I read Sparrow's story in the description and it is exactly what I expected from you. What you came up to with.
What? There is a description?
I need to read that description in that case. But... Okay, I guess you guys know me. There you are, my lass. Welcome to the Coronet Highlands. I expect you to find all sorts of rock-type Pokémon and ground-type Pokémon wandering about these craggy boulder-strewn heights.
Yay! Lord dump.
Yes. And up there, right beneath the great rift in space-time, is the peak of Mount Coronet itself. The magnetism from it may well exert some sort of influence on the Pokemon throughout the area. Fascinating stuff!
Gee. Make your way up the mountain with Ingo.
I need Edward to level up a bit more though. Like, he might be the big brother, but...
Meet your Clefable.
But this is a moonstone thing, like normal fairy and a springy mushroom. Thank you. And this is a rock magnetism. Probopass thing. Why those two? And why here? So many questions. So little answers. Highly doubt I'm gonna get to know that. For my characters, I often like to look into other languages. Like for my fire Ganache elemental related, I went with chaleur, meaning chaleur, meaning heat in French. And for my first character, I went Celtic with Chiara. Yeah, I also kind of do that. That is kind of why I went into Latin. Primarily, and then it just happened to be that I found that breath or whatever I was searching for because I wanted to have something air related, and it just happened to also be a word in Swedish that I kind of liked. So I guess with my characters I typically I just find letters that I like and then just toss them about and see what happens, like with Jeena. And sometimes I just go into Latin and see what I can find there. Current character has Irish name with Karen. That is pretty cool. I like Irish names, those are fun. I like Welsh names though, to be perfectly fair. You kind of need to have a pronunciation guide for them, but they are really beautiful. Like, there are so many really, really pretty names out there. But yeah. Like Siobhan, for example. Siobhan is a really, really nice name. I kind of like it a lot. I can't spell it. So I know how it's pronounced. I can't spell it. But it is a very pretty name.
Hello? Can I pick it up the mushroom? I like to pick it up the mushroom. I saw there was at moment in time. I got it. Some mushrooms are very difficult to pick. Very difficult.
What's your grinding, Jeena? I'm particularly not grinding anything at the moment. I'm just running over here because I feel like there's treasure on. There's a luxury up top. Ow! See? Treasure. Nope, 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 nope. I'm gonna go hide behind you. Okay, Sirius, you take care of her. But he's bigger than you. Oh, so tiny. Tiny lion, big lion. I love Sirius so much. Like he's more than twice her size. You can't do stuff to him with all of your electrical attacks. That's gonna do absolutely nothing. Bubba. You got to get the evil laughs out of you every now and then. Sometimes you just need to let it all out. And just laugh maniacally and evilly. And then you can go back to pretending that you're a sweet little person that would do absolutely nobody any harm at all. Evil laughs are fun. That they are. That they are. And it's also kind of fun to do them every now and then because sometimes, like, absolutely nobody expects them. And then it just surprises people, and that is very fun. And yes, Gibble, Gibble, we're gonna find Gibble here. Of course we're gonna get a Gibble. Ella, I just want the little stuff, thank you. I forgot to walk over to chat with the reincarnation of Paldea. I forgot to increase my pocket sis. Oh well. We can do that at another time. That is probably fair. It's probably fine. Everything is fine. No need to worry. I have a lot of level 36 Pokemon. And some will come from... it's gonna not be the best for him, actually. Goomy. The electrode known as the Lord of the Hollow is somewhat different from the electrode I recall. But its electrical discharges at least are familiar. One false step around it could put you in danger. If you're going to face it, you might consider catching Pokemon that can withstand electricity. So not Squire, basically. Lol, everything is trying to kill you. Yeah! This is fine. This is very fine. I'm just running away from it. It is fine. It must be difficult being a Pokemon, don't you think? Especially one as irritable as Electrode. Then becoming frenzy to boot. So true! It's a tough old life for Pokemon and humans alike. Oh, right, it was that dude. Well, var an Ingo of the Pearl Clan and, oh my, the Galaxy Team Grunt from before. You're punching well above your weight to seek out the great Electrode, Lord of the Hollow. But, by sheer tenderness of my heart, I will grant you a trial to see if you are worthy. The greatest obstacle you'll ever face awaits you right here. Battle me if you dare.
Maybe another time. Well then, let me tell you the great Melly's take on this whole situation. The frenzy of our nobles is nothing other than a mark of Almighty Sinnoh's favor and protection. Why? Because it makes them stronger. Do I really need to spell out that's a good thing? We must let my lord frenzy as it may to demonstrate to Almighty Sinnoh that the Diamond Clan lives as is right and good. This may be, dare I say it, the very reason I am here on this earth. What business is it of the Galaxy team anyway, if Electrode lets loose a few sparks out here in the mountains? Really, you should do us all a favor and slink back home to that village of yours, rather than persist in this folly. And with that, bon voyage! I want to strangle them so bad. You're even right for Pokemon activist. She looks like a hippie. Yeah, and also, is it a she or a he or a they them? I have no idea. Like, absolutely none. Oh yeah, that guy's having a tantrum in the parking lot and is destroying everything. That guy is surely just favored by God. Yeah. Definitely. Haven't you seen the weird Christians just screaming at the top of their lungs that, I don't know. Oh. I've seen way too many videos of just, it's always Christians in these cases, just screaming at the top of their lungs that the Lord and Savior and Jesus loves everybody and stuff, and as a little Swedish person, I'm just like, it's very nice that you are that sure of Jesus' love and Lord's Savior protection, but can you leave me alone? Like, religion in Scandinavia is such a, don't talk about it. If you are religious, fine. Don't put your religion in my face, no. And like, even if you have the same religion, you don't speak about religion. You just don't. Religion is a private thing in Scandinavia, so just saying with videos of people just ranting about religion is weird. To me, it feels as weird as a person just ranting away to total stranger at how amazingly wonderful their kid is. Feels exactly as weird. What a selfish outlook. These frenzies cause the Pokemon themselves much suffering. Yeah, the Pokemon I have saved seems really happy. But what is it you want to do, Jeena? I'm gonna press on. I hear screaming at the top of their lungs and my brain just continues, what's going on? Screaming at the top of their lungs, what's going on? And I said, hey, 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 whoa, 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 I said, hey, what's going on? For a revolution. Very well. The tracks ahead will be perilous, but I pride myself on safe driving. Awesome. To meet Sneasler, Jeena, you must pass through here. Wayward Cave. I have been there in Diamond, and that was not fun, because I didn't have Flash.
Yeah, Jeena singing, yes! Here you'll find Pokemon like Golbat and their ilk, which are quite at home navigating in the dark. It's quite dim inside, so you'll need to watch your step.
Yes! I have a Luxray, so I will be fine. Because Luxray has X-ray vision. Apparently.
Well, this is odd. The torches that light the way through the cave are gone. Could this be Melly attempting to obstruct us? Probably. Have a good stream, Jeena. Hopefully I'll sleep early next time. Yeah, goodbye, bye, Note Y. Have a lovely rest of the day.
And have a lovely weekend. And I hope to see you next time.
Either way, there is no need for concern. I know my route and I'll conduct us safely.
Yes. No darkness nor foul weather will delay us. Onward we roll. Yes.
Take care not to come uncoupled with me. I will not become uncoupled with you. I'm gonna do... No, nope, nope, nope. Nope. It's about to say something that... Nope. Its name escapes me, but I remember that it wielded flames with mastery. If only it were here, I'm sure it would light the way, luring us onward. Please forgive the unscheduled stop. I detect an alpha crowbot to our right. Yeah, that would probably not be pleasant. Under normal circumstances, I doubt its presence would obstruct someone so competent as you. But given the poor visibility, I propose a track change in the interest of safety. Please follow me.
Yes. Chandler, yes!
I was thinking about Litwick there for a bit. Started to recall a man who looked like me, with battle blah blah blah. The words, I like winning more than anything else, flashed through my mind just now. Please don't fall behind, we must keep on schedule. I am. Soon we'll be running at Wayward Cave's exit. Even the memories themselves have faded. It appears much still lives on in my heart. Bum, 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 bum. This is fine progress. We're nearly home free. Wait, could those be?
The torches!
Let me put those torches back where they belong. This darkness could be perilous for the next person to pass through here.
Yeah, would be really fun if we had those in the present day.
I beg your pardon for the delay. I have lit and returned the torches.
Nice.
My safety concerns have been addressed. Ready for departure. If you follow the track marked by torches, you will reach the terminus of this cave.
Nice.
Now we go back. And now I said I wanted to do main story today, but...
You know, treasure.
My sister heard you sing and loved it. This is her first time hearing you sing. Well, thank you. Thank you. And that is very nice. It is kind of funny because Ingo only uses Chandler in super single battles. Ooh, that is pretty cool though. Kind of cool that he remembers his partner in that case. I didn't know that, honestly.
Oh, it's a Gibble! Hello, Gibble! No, That was rude.
Slightly painful.
Now? Can we flame wheel carefully?
I would have liked it either a bit more careful or a bit less careful than that, because that is just stuck in the middle. I highly doubt that is gonna work.
I thought it did work.
I mean, I have the Bulbapedia page up, so that is how I know. Fair, fair. But Haxorus or Excadrillis are also there for multi-battles.
Nice.
I do not remember anything about what on earth he used to use.
She also loved the what?
Last stream, her first stream of yours. Oh, that is nice. That is very nice.
Ooh, we get to break a rock. We got the fire monkey to break the rocks, because what on earth else? That is an eye. I need to aim the Pokeball on my own. Nice! I have the L. That is pretty cool.
Sometimes you just have to take the L, you know. No, forgot to change. Oops.
Is any more treasure over here, or is this because that is the cave's opening? Okay, so no more treasure.
Oh, Jeena, how is the best dragon trainer? Hello, Leon, and welcome to stream. I do hope you've been having a wonderful week so far.
And the most bestest of awesomest dragon trainers are kind of suffering from a sore throat at the moment. And that sore throat is not really getting better.
Tea is not helping. Tea is officially not helping.
I think I remember something cool being inside of here. That is a Barboach, and that is a wish cache. And an alpha, but there is a ghost in my ghost face over here. So you know. Important stuff. What level is this alpha? Because I have an alpha on my own. Hello? Can I get to know? How about we know? Yeah, we just know. Sometimes you just need to know when to say no and just run away. You know? I am very brave. Very brave, very ferocious. Yes! I also need to click that I need to live. Ingo had the right idea. Yeah, it turns out that he did. Level 60 is a bit much when my highest is level 40. I can battle Pokemon that are higher level, but not that has 33% more experience than I do. Professor Laventon told me how you fell to this land from the sky. For my part, I simply found myself one day here in Hisui, a region whose name I'd never heard. All I could remember was my old name. I was still standing there in bafflement when the Pearl Clan came to my aid. I showed a natural affinity for taming Pokemon, which is why I eventually became a warden. But still I wonder what my true purpose is here. But now I've sidetracked us with this talk. Let's hurry onward. I mean, do you need to have a specific purpose? Because isn't like a purpose, like he does have a purpose, he is a warden. That is a purpose in and of itself. Because kind of what I mean, I guess knowing why on earth you just suddenly came to be in this weird land would be a really cool thing to know. But I'm also not entirely sure that that is something that you necessarily need to know to be able to have a good life. I kind of figured that would happen. I still prefer stuff to be in the Pokeball. I just feel like I like that one way more than the Great Ball. It is prettier. And sometimes you have to go what's pretty. Ella, dude. You are way too just aggressive for someone who has a 4 times weakness to fire. You know? And I have a fire monkey. What on... Where on earth did that kid think that... No! You don't get to just randomly spawn on top of my face. That is not nice. That is decidedly not nice. A spooky. You need to grab the spooky. And I touch. Dun, dun, dun. Var en liv med en saga utan väder och klagan. Men med någon som vet om resan har ett slut. Dum, 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 dum. No, I pressed. Don't have space in my satchel for that. That is rude. Ow! This is exceptionally rude. Don't attack a lady from behind. And why are there so many alphas absolutely everywhere? It would be nice if there were less alphas around. Hi, you want to battle my alpha? Don't mind me, just don't attack me, please. Thank you, sir. I'm gonna thunderfang you. Alla tränare vill bli den bästa. Ingen låter någon sticka om. Alla har spelat för den mesta. Drömmer om att få stå där på topp. Var dag, var en strid. Ska du minnas den gyllene regeln. Allting tar tid. Klättra på för stegen. Det är en helt ny värld vi bor i. Det är ett helt nytt sätt att se. Det är en helt ny plats, en helt ny attityd. Men du måste fånga allihop. Vad så tufft du någonsin kan. Mushrooms har nästan. Pokémon Johto. That actually hurt. Who told you that you were allowed to hurt Sirius? You're not? What on earth is it? Ooh, Stardust is pretty nice. Is that Johto anime opening? It is! Specifically the movie version. Because that is kind of more upbeat. I like that more. But yeah. Pokémon Johto.
That is kind of my favorite. I haven't seen all of the different anime openings though, to be perfectly fair, but...
See, now we crafted a bit more, now we can pick up the stardust.
Don't need to craft more stuff though. And also, I need to heal up.
Hello, where did there it is.
Maybe.
My satchel is full. I can't craft stuff.
But that needs a vivid choke, and that is way more necessary than those. Okay, what on earth is it that I do? Well, we can use these. Edward needs them. Okay, we have used the thing. Now, we craft the thing. Wait, did I just miss Jeena singing JoJo's song? Yes, you did. You did. The most I remember was the X and Y anime with the Serena ship and Greninja. Yeah, I did not see that one. I might have to check up on X and Y opening in that case. I also just remembered back in the day we had the Pokemon radio thing. And there was a rap that was really, really good. But I have forgotten how it goes. But it was good. It was so good, but I have forgotten what it was and how it went. I have forgotten everything about it. Except that it was good. And Justin James was in it. But it was good. Rap? Yeah, I think it was a rap. The poker rap might... yeah, feel like that might be the thing. I'm gonna have to check up on that. Because all I remember was that it was the good... or the Double Trouble song. I don't think it was the Double Trouble song. But I'm also not sure. So I don't know. I'm just gonna have to check up on that. Let's see. We are facing Melly. I'm gonna go with Squire. That might be dangerous though. Because I feel like she's either gonna have... she's either gonna have grass types or she's gonna have electrical types. And Squire is not gonna be a fan of either of those. But let me in! You play Pokemon Go? I used to. Where I live, the nearest Pokestop and... because of that, the nearest Pokemon stop and Pokemon is 4 kilometers away. That makes it kind of difficult to play. So, I used to back when I went to university in one of the biggest cities in Sweden. But as soon as I didn't go to university anymore, it doesn't work. Double Trouble was the Team Rocket song, which is so good, and there was also a poker rap and a bunch of other songs. There were a lot of different songs with the poker radio thing. I'm gonna have to check up on that. What? I just remember them just blubbering off a bunch of Pokemon names. I am pretty sure Drowsy was in there at some point, but I'm also pretty sure that basically every one of the 151 was... not 151, 149 was there at some point. At least most of the lines. That's the big idea, putting back all the torches I spent ages tidying away. Do you get some sort of amusement stomping around and ruining people's noble deeds? It's not a noble deed if it ruins the experience for others. Don't inconvenience others, Melly. I just realized that I just said every Norse person's motto. Don't inconvenience others. That is basically what we live by. Oh? Rendering a cave impossible to people who venture inside hardly seems noble to me. Well, this just goes to show that even we wardens don't always see eye to eye. I extinguished those lights for the sake of Pokémon in that cave who prefer the dark. There's plenty of dark places there, even with the torches. But now you louts have put my efforts to waste. If you think I'll just let you saunter ahead to meet Lord Electrode, you're sorely mistaken. The only way you're getting past me is if you defeat my partner Pokémon. A bunch of Pokemon names is the Pokerap as well, basically all Gen 1 mons. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that the thing I'm thinking about is the Pokerap. Because, as I said, all I remember is a bunch of Pokemon, and I liked it. Hello, Takano, welcome to stream. I do hope you've been having a wonderful day so far. How will you proceed, Jeena? Oh, well, I beat him to a pulp. Go skunk tank. Show these louts the true meaning of silent but deadly. Posted it in media in Discord. Oh, that is nice. That is nice. Pokemon in USA made a Pokerap Generation 1. Japan did one like Gen 5 and Gen 9 most recent, I hear. So if my English is hard to read long. No, it's not. It's not. I am struggling with reading at all. But it's become way easier now than it used to be. How about we switch to another Pokemon? What on earth is strong against poison? I mean, serious is strong. Period. So, serious. I think some fans also made version with all the Pokemon names. I haven't checked that out though. Yeah, maybe. The one I'm thinking of is definitely Gen 1 or Gen 2. It's very early on. And I feel like it's probably American made, so. Yeah, we're gonna go normal Thunderfang. And now a strong one. And that is how we deal with this. Versus Poison, Ground and Psychic. Ah, I should have remembered Psychic. Should have also remembered Ground, to be fair. Poison is actually quite good defensively. That it is. That it really is. But as I said, I should have remembered Ground and Psychic. And yeah, Poison being really good is also why doing only grass types in Johto or Kanto is kind of insane. Because you're gonna have absolutely no defensive stuff against the poison types. Like, you're not even gonna have a Torterra. Psychic wouldn't have worked on Skuntank anyway, as Ground doesn't work on Zubat line as well. Yeah. skunk tank pure poison type though? Ground doesn't work. Yeah, ground doesn't work on Zubat because they are flying. But is skunk tank a poison dark? Most grass types have poison as well, so they're kind of fine. Yeah, they are fine, but they're not gonna be like defensive. Most thing you're gonna do is neutral. Take neutral damage, which is fine, but you're also gonna have not really any strong moves. You're also gonna hit them neutral. Oh, skunk tank is poison dark, I see. Huh, I thought they were pure poison. Listen here, neither I nor skunk tank admit defeat just yet. Our challenge to you still stands. However, I will withdraw to afford skunk tank time to recover. There is no shame in a tactical retreat. It is more of an advance if you think about it. Keep your guard up, we'll be back. Said Sweden after the 30-year war. That is basically exactly what Sweden said after the 30-year war. Just, we will be back. And then the king died and we retreated. And then Russia came and Russia took Finland and we were so upset that we stole Norway. Yeah, a very lively character, but I cannot fathom Warden Melly's intentions. But for now, let us press on. As I'm gonna heal up first though, because that is gonna need a bit more than 100, but 100 is gonna be fine for both of them. I want to sing, but I don't know what to sing, and I probably shouldn't sing as well because throat is very sore. I don't think I can grab that one yet. I'm very sure I'm gonna be unable to jump over there. Ooh, iron. Oh, just let me pick up my random stuff. This is the ancient quarry. Yeah, it's pretty big and impressive. I have seen it before though, but the stones used to build a temple atop this mountain were all cut from this place. Whether by humans and Pokémon working as one, or by the labor of Pokémon alone, I cannot say. The stones that were left behind should serve to cover us from the gazes of wild Pokémon. Ah, there you are, Ingo. Volo, was it? What is the matter, sir? I wanted to ask you about the memory loss of yours. Have you considered that it could have been somehow caused by the space-time rift? I have no cause to think that the rift is to blame, but then again, I hardly remember a thing, so it is difficult to say with certainty. I can't remember my own home, nor my family, and if I had any. I have a brother. So you might do better to pose your questions to Jeena, I think, if it's to do with that rift. I know stuff about the rift. I am not answering any questions. Indeed. Well, I do hope your memories return, Warden Ingo. How about you then, Jeena? Do you remember what it was you saw before you fell out of the rift? Was there anything inside? I saw nothing. Interesting. You see, personally, I suspect that whatever is on the other side of that rift is causing the strange lightning that plagues us. Remember your twin brother, Ingo? Yeah! Remember your twin! I am not spilling any beans to Volo, though. You think so? I am not gonna say that it makes sense. It does make sense. I am not gonna say that to him. Indeed, I did some digging and found records indicating that the space time rift also appeared in Hisui in the distant past. That's why we already had a name for it as it appeared, in fact. Now, what kind of world do you suppose stretches out on the other side of the rift? My guess is that it is Almighty Sinnoh's realm. But then that begs the question. Why has the space-time rift reopened when it closed so long ago? But Vola is a nice and looks like Cynthia. Looks like Cynthia, yes, but Cynthia is also kind of weird, if you think about it. I trust Cynthia way more than I trust Volo, though. I do not trust this man. He seems nice, though, but nah. And why would Jeena have fallen through to us? There's just so much we don't know. I fervently hope you unravel this mystery, Volo. I'm sure it would ease people's fears over the frenzies of our nobles. And while you investigate, sir, I'll continue to prioritize the safety of the people living in this world. Say you have a purpose, Ingo. It's just that you don't really know that you have one. You have one. You just haven't realized. Oh, I am a mere admirer of ruins and little more. If something needs investigating, then I would entrust that task to Jeena. Gee, you should do that. Cynthia is basically a history nerd and I love that. Yeah, which is fair. Also, apparently she's a bit of a mess in regular life. Makes sense. She kind of seems like the person who has like their work desk excessively tidy and their home is just a big large mess. The 7 realms of the Pokemon world. Yes, the 9 realms of Yggdrasil. Or of the Pokemon world, I guess. Until next time then. What makes me not really fond of Volo is that he just appears, right? He just appears out of absolute thin air in the weirdest of situations, and it just either he knows in advance where I'm gonna be, and that is weird, or he's stalking me, which is even weirder. So yeah, 9, sorry. Nah, I mainly said 9 because it's 9 realms in Yggdrasil. But yeah, it's 9 generations as well, so But at the same time, there's kind of more than 9 Pokemon, like, regions. There's a whole lot more than 9, so it kind of depends on what you count. I think Cynthia actually says that her home is a mess, and I guess if she's always traveling, she never gets to clean. Yeah, fair. Also, cleaning is boring when you can read interesting books. Once we're through here, it will be just a little further. Let us move with speed, but not haste. Yes. It's a little bronze mirror. No, I'm not here. Okay, that thing saw me as well. Okay, fine, we're just gonna run. You're not gonna run! Okay, that thing saw... Okay, fine, we're just running. It's fine. Cynthia also often appears out of nowhere. Fair. Especially if you visit random beach mentions. I mean, fair, but with Cynthia it just seemed more like I am omnipotent.
I'm just gonna pop in because I feel like popping in and helping you out a bit. But I am omnipotent and I know absolutely everything that is going on. Volo seems much more like a creep. Cleaning is boring when you can read interesting stuff. Please don't encourage my messy lifestyle even more. I am encouraging my own messy lifestyle, to be fair, but yeah. Hey, I managed to make it and drop by. How are we doing? Hello, Neon. Welcome to stream. I do hope you've been having a wonderful day so far. I have read that you guys, I've seen that you guys were typing in Discord chat. I have not had the time to read yet, though, but yeah. But we're doing pretty good. Day has improved drastically after streaming commenced, so, you know. Hello, I'm just picking up a plump bean. Now, if you need to battle, you can, dude. Or do that. Squire needs training, so it's fine. Streaming improving day is great. That it is. That it is. Ow! You're not allowed to hurt Squire that much. Especially not if it avoids the attack. Push-ups it is. That did not go according to plan. Yes, streaming can improve your mood by up to 30%. Yes! Yes, that we're gonna do a dragon pose. And now you're gonna heal Squire. Squire needs to level up. Because we can't have that happening every now and then. Wait, right, I forgot. Yeah, we had a nice chat. Hope it didn't go against the rule. Might have been something better suited for private messaging looking back on it, but hope it didn't do anything bad. It probably didn't. I haven't read through all of it. What I kind of eyed through is not something that I'm just like, no, I can't write that. So. But. I would say it's probably fine. And either way, like, I don't think you two guys can just write anything that's so bad that I have to cancel it immediately, right? Well, the 4 creation Pokemon have a realm. There's the main world. I think Celebi has one, Mew has one. If you think in dimensions, then it's kind of a whole other thing. So if you're counting the 4 creation Pokemon, that kind of includes that realm. There's the main world, Celebi has one, Mew has one. There is also... Brain is not braining, but Ultra Beast plays thingamabob. Yeah. True would never do anything bannable. Wait, yeah, exactly. So nothing to worry about. We're not discussing government secrets, no siree. Yeah, awesome. But 10 push-ups. I don't look forward to this. Ow. En, två, tre, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
My shoulder kind of hurt from last stream. Not shoulders, but like the breast muscles, I guess. Push-up strength plus 30 also through stream. Yes! We're getting all of the stream. She got stuck on one lol. It's more that I had some, like, because I kind of ate the burger really quick. I have had a bunch of like tiny burps throughout stream. I kind of tried to make it so that they weren't heard on stream, but burping while doing a push-up is kind of difficult. So I kind of had to stop for that. Oh good, you can move. Yes! I can move. What? Well, shoulders also hurt before last stream, so not Pokemon's total fault. Yeah. Kind of. I'm having English struggle. No, you're fine. You're fine. I would say that doing push-ups kind of hurt my wrist when I did it so much last stream, because last stream a whole lot of Pokemon fainted. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but I kind of cracked my wrist. Like, my wrists are... People crack their, like, fingers or necks and stuff like that. I can't do that, but the even slightest movement of my wrist and I crack them. My wrist, especially my left, I used to have a whole lot of issues with it when I was younger. Now it's kind of fine, but yeah. we English got the English language, not English people, or the language. How did that do so little? And why is Ursaring so strong? That thing has no business being that strong. I really need to train my Pokemon. Demolish it! That's... Good enough. Good enough. I wanna say what I wanna write in my head, but sometimes I write what I sound like, not what it is actually supposed to be written as. I feel that. Ursaring bear strong. Yeah, Ursaring indeed strong. Way more strength than it has any business being. I am also forgetting how to English. I also sometimes type really messy and make all kinds of typos, especially... Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, those I do as well. Something I do, but I do that in Swedish and I don't know why. I should type that. I always type it like that. I always mix up the second E and the second L. Always. And it's also really annoying because it's a kind of common word in Swedish. Like, it's basically the word for or. Like, should I go forward or should I go backwards? So, you know, or. It's a word that is used very often. Which also means that I have to correct myself every time I type it. And sometimes I need to correct the thing twice.
Yeah. Happy or sad? Yeah, it's a bit happy or sad. Ow. What? How? How? I'm so annoyed with this massive bear at the moment. So annoyed with the massive bear.
It is not the brain's fault, it's the fingers are not fast enough. Yeah, it basically is that I am out of here before the next bear randomly spawns on top of my face.
But yeah.
Also saw something about Pokemon Direct coming Thursday the 27th instead of the 25th, but they haven't made the date permanent last I checked. Yeah, that would be good to know. I have no idea what I'm gonna do next week, which is irking me. It's not stressing me out so much because I have more things to stress out about, but at 15 for us in Sweden and Denmark and Germany. I should be able to get home by then. It's not the best time, but I should be able to handle it. 10 push-ups again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ah! I'm gonna need to switch to that so I can actually see what on earth I'm doing. Okay, I did the exercise. That means that we can do the healing. We need to do more healing because I need a health serious if we're gonna move around these bears. Why are there so many bears absolutely everywhere? There is absolutely no need for this amount of bears. I mean, the electrical cats I can deal with, it's just to run past them. Like, we are definitely doing the exact same thing with the bears at the moment. Everything is fine. Absolutely fine. Hi. It's really unbearable. Yes. Serious, why did I think the name was Orion? Sorry about that mix-up earlier. No, it's fine. It's fine. Because it used to be Orion. But then we caught an alpha. And the alpha we named Sirius. And then we switched them. So, we used to have a Luxio named Orion. And now we have an alpha Luxray named Sirius. Barely made it. Yeah, we did barely make it. Ah, you're part of the Galaxy team. I've been waiting. I came here since I heard you all were planning to set up a camp. But it seems not much progress have been made since that Bronzor is getting in the way. It's not belligerent, but it seems like it wants something, so I can't just ignore it either. Having bears running after you does tend to be good motivation.
You do be like that. Ryan is my dad. Please call me serious. Yes. Exactly that. Please, do you think you could find out what it is Bronzor wants? Yeah, I can do that. That should be pretty easy. I'm just gonna pick up this bean first. Thank you. Now, Squire, can you have a chatty chat with the Bronzor, please? Yeah, like a speak? You can? Okay, fine. Yes, sure. Okay. Apparently we need to go over that way. Okay. So we just jump into the water, and then we just jump out of the water like properly sane people do. I was about to say that we could have probably just gone around, but it appears we could have not gone around. English is stopping to work. English is definitely stopping to work. Like, look at my grammar.
Oh my god, I just noticed that my Squire evolving. Yeah, it's we did a whole lot of evolving last stream. Sure. Maybe Squire even was the stream before that. Sure. I saw Bronzor go flying off in this direction all of a sudden. What in the? That Bronzor is wounded! This is not good at all. Here, I'll fix you right up. English, what language is that? I have no idea. It's a word that just suddenly popped into my head. I don't know. Where we are going, we don't need an English. Yeah, no English is needed. Only Swedish and Danish and Dutch is... yes. Not Dutch, German. Dutch is weird. Like when I hear Dutch people speaking, it's so weird because it takes a while for me to just pinpoint what language it is. Because at first it sounds like Danish. Then I noticed that no, this is not Danish, must be German. Then I noticed that no, it's not German, maybe it is Danish, no, German. And if it's continuously fluctuates between not me really knowing if it's German, Danish or English, then it's Dutch. How do you heal a gear? This is a mirror, and I have no idea. Absolutely no idea. You weld it back together. Yeah, probably that. There, that should do it. Bronzor should be fit as a fiddle now. I mean, how do you heal a sentient bronze mirror? That is kind of weird. Yeah, I heard Dutch and Danish being likened to talking with a hot potato in mouth. Yes. But it is so easy for me, but is a weird language. Very weird. It is indeed very weird. I mean, Swedish is pretty weird as well, though. With the whole... Like, I'm gonna put a test out to you guys. Because in Swedish, these two words are very different. Very different. Can you hear a difference? So the first is anden. Anden. The second is anden. 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 Mirror? Mirror bigger than bell? I thought it was a gear. I think it is a mirror.
Because a gear is the clinkification thing. That is a gear. I think these are bronze mirrors and then they evolve into a bronze bell. I mean, they both sound like duck to me. Yeah. One of them is duck. Anden is the duck. Anden is the spirit. Okay, the second has stronger pronunciation on the second syllable. Yeah, I think that's mainly because I did it that way. Like anden. Yeah, it does have a... it kind of does have a more stressed pronunciation. It's kind of like... This is apparently something called the pitch dialect. A Swedish pitch dialect. I have no idea. All I know is that they are very different. And every Swede can hear the difference. And basically no one else. So yeah. Basically one duck is and in Swedish. And Danish and probably Norwegian as well. And spirit is ande. So ande. But if it's the duck or the spirit, it's spelled the exact same way. Could you possibly say Donald Duck in Swedish? Kalle Anka. Your ducks are armed? No. They are and. A-N-D. A-N-D. I feel like it's a different like speech melody for the other word. Yeah, it's basically that. There is a different... I wouldn't say that Swedish is like singing, because Norwegian is like singing. But for some words, it's kind of if you are up, like in anden, that is like up, the spirit. Anden is down. The duck is like down. And the spirit is up. Kind of. Ducks don't need to be armed. They can take you on barehanded. That they can. They are scary. And yeah. Bye bye Lifty. Have a lovely time at work. Hope to see you next time. Have a lovely weekend as well, because I'm not gonna be streaming for a long time now. Seems the bronzor at the new campsite was looking for its friend this whole time. Or it wanted help for its friend. I think that is more like it. Ducks, geese and swans are really the jerks of the bird. Yeah! Swans are scary! Like geese are demons in bird form. Swans are just scary. There was a swan once when I was out for a walk with my... By then I had a little cocker spaniel. He was tiny. He loved birds, but we came face to face with a ginormous swan. And that was a big bird. Big enough that he just went like, I know that's a bird, but I don't think I should chase it. But it is a bird. And I was just, oh my god, why is the thing not moving away? Why are you not flying away? Please fly away. Drink water. Yes, I'm drinking tea. And hello Tyler, welcome to stream. I do hope you've been having a wonderful day so far. I'm glad you looked into it, otherwise we may have been too late to treat this bronzer. This land is dangerous, even for the Pokémon that call it their home. It may be wise to be extra prepared as you explore this area. I need to level up. I'll be sure to keep a fine lineup of wares stocked for you, so please buy anything that you need. It seems like the base camp has been all set up while we were talking, in which case I should get settled in as well. So long! Yeah. Nature do be violent. Nature is very violent.
And I'm doing good. I have a bit of a sore throat, kind of. A bit weird sore throat. Like, it basically feels like I'm... Yeah. Like I'm about to become sick, but I'm not at the same time, kind of. Or that I've just been speaking way more than I normally do, which is definitely the case. This is just pain? Not sure why pain. Sen Headbutt Golduck is really cool. It is really, really cool. Right now, I want its experience though. I don't have space in my satchel for, and definitely don't have space for the cool stuff in the leaf piles either. In that case, probably don't have space for this either. I do not have space for that either. That is a Sen Headbutt Psyduck. Cloud is big. Talking about experience, it is a wonder chance he hasn't been exterminated. Fair. Very fair. I mean, they are kind of rare. It's not that often you get to just wander upon a chance in this world, so pretty rare. But yeah. Now, you take all of my things. Thank you, so that I can go back and pick up my cool stuff. There we go. I got the chest of berry and the pile of leaves. They're rare in the wild, but somehow hundreds, if not more, Nurse Joys have them. Yeah, because they have probably bred them, because if they need to have one as a pet, they probably need to breed them, because they are basically extinct in the wild. I feel like there ought to be cool Pokemon here, because it's just a teensy tiny little piece of water and a teensy tiny bit of grassland around it, but all I have is Carnivine. Okay, I also have an Alpha Carnivine, which is pretty cool. I still prefer the Venus Fly Trap over that thing, but it's pretty cool, I guess. I am forgetting all the names. Victory Bell, that is the name. Victory Bell. There you go. I got all of the Iron Bark Tongue. Oh, I remember Iron Bark Tongue is really useful for something. I have no idea or remembrance as to what it's useful for. But it's pretty important. I'm just gonna annihilate the entire Golduck population over here. I'll be kind though, I'll save the Psyducks. Do you see the Chance the Pokemon Toon episode? It is wild how crazy and strong Chance is in that one. It is like Kirby meets Kid Buu but super healer. That sounds pretty cool. I don't think I have seen that one. I have not seen a whole lot of different Pokemon episodes though, to be perfectly fair. Psyducks are in pain all the time anyway, so a little mercy is appreciated. Yes. That is also why I save them. I save them for multiple reasons.
One is that way I'm not gonna annihilate the entire lion population. I'm just not gonna destroy any ecosystems. Another one is that they are already suffering, so I'm gonna be very merciful towards them. A third is that they are just kids. I'm gonna let them grow up and be strong and old before I annihilate them.
Pokemon Toon is a web series, but fair enough. Oh, it's a web series. That reminds me of... That was a very old web series. Like way back when. But that was a web series about a Leafeon and... Quilava. There was a Leafeon and Quilava in that one. I don't remember much, but I remember that I liked it. Definitely need to check them out as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
I'm getting too tired for this. But we're gonna do this. Fine. Does Tech show up after Quilava mentioned? And it does. Yes! Pokemon Toon is official though. Okay. Okay. This was a very unofficial one. You would never expect to be able to climb such sheer cliffs as these, yes. But I was just here anyway. That is also fair. But with Sneasler as an ally, it becomes the work of a moment. Oh, thank you, Tyler! Thank you so much. That is really, really kind of you. That is very kind. And yes, I did spare the children. Well, thank you. Whoops, I was about to drop the thing. What am I saying? Hidden moves? There's no such thing in Hisui, surely.
Yeah, not in Hisui, but in Unova, hidden moves are a thing.
Yes, I feel as though I was on the cusp of remembering something just now. I think I remember you mentioned that webcomic in a much earlier stream, Jeena. I think I also came across it at some point. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have mentioned it before, because it's just that one really made me really like Quilava. I was just fine with the Cyndaquil line, and that webtoon series thing just made me really appreciate that line instead. Just who was I before I came to Hisui? If you fell from the sky, you come from another world altogether, most likely. Perhaps a Pokemon battle with you would jog this memory loose. Would you honor me with a battle, Jeena? Sure. I'm not sure this is a good idea because I am under level. All aboard then, Machoke, prepare for departure. I think we need trains for that memory to come loose, probably. We probably need trains. Yeah, Edward, we're just facing a Machoke. It's 2 levels higher than you. And all I have is level 40. Or a Chandelure, hopefully. Yeah, there she goes, the bullet punch, and there comes the leg. Damaged by recoil, so that is something.
can also do the quick thing and then a strong thing. Not entirely sure that is gonna do me any good, but I can attempt it. Yeah! Short term, it worked. And there comes the Gliscor. That is not pleasant. Yeah, that was not pleasant.
Also love how Ingo is the only warden that uses bowls and has a decent team. Yeah, that is also a thing, and that is also kind of interesting. We're gonna go Squire for this one. And like, he also has like the technique of just going like, okay, you're gonna need a strong Pokemon that can handle the electric attacks like a Gliscor. Like, he gives me tips and tricks depending on the typings and stuff like that. Yeah, Electros, his brother's mon could maybe help. Maybe. Maybe.
Aqua Tail!
He called him back? That is interesting. Oh no.
In that case, I'm gonna do the same. Good, so. If you can call a Pokemon back, I can do that too. Okay, that was rude. I'm gonna flamethrower you. Except that I am paralyzed. Why? There we go. That is so icky with all of the stat boosts. Second quicken. What the? How? So rude.
Workout incoming? Yes, workout incoming. Is even able to use the most basic 6 strats? That it is.
But I still beat his 3 Pokemon with my 3 Pokemon. I didn't use 4. I didn't cheat. It was 3 versus 3. And his was higher leveled. Bravo! Excellent! Nah, Sarud is a different Pokemon. Sarud? What Pokemon?
The talent has brought you to the destination called victory.
Yes.
Now, allow me to call Sneasler. Gen 8 mythical market. Oh.
I see. Explains why I didn't know about
Allow me to introduce you, Jeena. This keen-clawed Pokemon is Sneasler. Would you be so kind as to play your flute for her to hear?
Yeah.
I'm afraid this is my final stop. Please proceed up the cliffs with Sneasler's aid and quell the Lord up in the mountains. I will return to Life Village. Please convey my well wishes to Warden Melly. Now then, all aboard!
Acting call Sneasler. Woo! And I get to sit inside of a backpack.
Oh, my Sneasler. I was so disappointed after seeing Hisui and Sneasler. Love that one, but Sneasler has grown on me as I used her and Diaglo. Yeah, I kind of thought Sneasler looked weird, but also kind of cool. I sadly didn't use one on my playthrough, but I kind of really liked them. Never thought was bad design-wise, it's just tall. It's really tall. I will say the only thing that I don't really like with it is, you know, I sit on the back. I sit on the back. I sit inside of a rucksack. Like, this part is just so weird. It kind of feels like I'm forgetting what she's called, but Tanjiro's little sister inside of the box. Basically feels like that. Yay, Jeena can finally get kidnapped by Sneasler. Yes! And yeah, it really does look like that. That is a really cool moon.
Nice moon. Like the moon.
Yeah, Nezuko. Nezuko was it.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you, Alex. Yeah, the toll make her too humanoid. Very reasonable compared to Weavile. It was outside my wish, which is why it probably came as a disappointment. Yeah, probably. That is why I try to not have too many just wishes when it comes to Pokemon, because more than likely, like, you're gonna get disappointed. Even though you really like the design or whatever is occurring, it's not gonna be the exact same as you wanted. So yeah. And now Sleazy now have a big plush of Hisui and Sneasel and Sneasler. That is very cool. And yes, Nezuko is awesome. I agree with that. I have some trainings to do though. I don't particularly feel like sit-ups because I feel like my stomach is slightly upset. So I'm gonna do for push-ups again. And squats. Because we kind of have to do two things. And I'm not about to do 20 push-ups in one go. That is way too much. Zenitsu better? Yeah, Zenitsu is one of my favorites in that show. I kind of like his background story. En, två, tre, fyra, fem, sex, sju, åtta, nio, tio. Okay, starting to feel it in the arms. Is your favorite? Well, that is pretty cool. That is pretty cool. He used to be my favorite in that series. I haven't watched too much though, so I'll say that. And now I'm not sure if I have a favorite or not. No, I need to stand in this position and twist the hips, otherwise we will not go anywhere. En, två, tre, fyra, fem, sex, sju,
Weirdly enough, that hurt my back.
It makes me cry. Yeah. Fair. It does have some sad moments in it, but a whole lot of different mangas and anime kind of has that. And I feel like it's kind of a notion of good art when it makes you feel something. No matter if what you're feeling is happiness or sadness or whatever it is. Like if an art form leaves you with something, I would consider it good.
Save.
Yeah, if it can create strong emotions besides strong kind of anger and disappointment, then it is good art. Yeah, except for that. That just reminds me of Fourth Wing. I read Fourth Wing, like audiobook form. And when I read what other people thought about Fourth Wing, I am really happy that I listened to it and not read it. Also don't know what stuff you're talking about. With Fourth Wing is a romantasy book. It's not a fantasy book, it is a romantasy. There is a huge difference. And like, I really love fantasy. And I do enjoy fantasy when it has a romance subplot. I have come to understand that I do not like romantasy, which is the romance is the main thing, and if you remove the romance there is no plot. And Fourth Wing is a romantasy, which is just romance but make it fantasy and with dragons. Do not pick up Fourth Wing for the dragons. If you want dragons, just go with Naomi Nowick instead, and just her His Majesty's Dragon series. Just go with that if you want dragons. It's the Napoleonic Wars, but with dragons. Very cool. So I first listened to Fourth Wing in a Swedish book format, which I couldn't do because I was cringing so bad that I had to stop listening to it. Then because I've kind of really wanted to listen to it or read it, because a whole lot of people are just talking on and on and on about how good that book is. So I just set my mind to it and I listened to it, and it was so cringe. A lot of the time it was very cringe. And the book is marketed as enemies to lovers, which it is not. Yeah, that a lot of people like it, and if you are one person who likes that book, awesome. Awesome, I love that for you. If it gets you to read books, it is a good book. It is not a book for me, though. Is My Hero Academia a game? I don't know. Depends on what kind of version of gay you mean. Because I'm pretty sure that a lot of characters in My Hero Academia are very happy. Very happy. I like that with some words you can just pick and choose which definition of the word you're gonna go with. It's kind of fun.
But maybe they're happy and gay. Yeah, maybe they're both. Both definitions of the word. Which is also perfectly fine. Especially the happy part. As long as you're happy. Awesome. Love that for you. Yeah. This is as I said in the beginning of the stream. Like, as long as you don't inconvenience me or anyone else, like, do no harm. As long as that is a thing that you are doing currently, go for it. Do whatever makes you happy.
Not like the ships, Bakudeku, Tododeku, Baku Tododeku, but they aren't. I have no idea. I normally don't ship that way, and especially Bakudeku. It feels icky for me to have the bully together with the person they bullied. To me, that feels like a very icky ship, but that is just me. Deku and Ochako is canon. Yeah, kind of figured that much out. I kind of haven't watched that series too much though. But it's been a fun stream. Bye bye everyone. Thanks for the stream, Jeena, and good night. Yes! I need to go sleep because I'm kind of feeling in my body right now. I think I pushed myself a bit too far. I've kind of been feeling my body for hours by now, and it like my legs started to act up during the stream. It's acting up now again because I'm talking about it, but I definitely need to just relax and take my medicine and hope it is better tomorrow. Because this week has not been nice to me, and I am very worried for next week. But yeah, just by the way, when I'm just heads up, very likely this will be the last stream for over a week. I'm not gonna be streaming any work days next week. I might stream on Sunday next week. I'm gonna try to stream Sunday next week because that is probably the only day I'm gonna have to do that. But yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to do any streams at all next week. If I have the energy, I think it's better that I put it on cleaning the house and making sure that I am in a livable space. So yeah, kind of sadly, but I kind of need to put myself first next week. Yeah, see you all next time, and thank you for stream. Was great fun what I caught, which is awesome. Thanks. Always enjoy and give a smile group hug. Yes. Also soon they start preparing for Eurovision. That yes. And also Måns Zelmerlöw is competing in the Swedish Melodifestivalen tomorrow. The odds that he's gonna win that competition is 1.09. So, and all of the others is like at least 16. So, you know, he's going to the final, which is in 2 weeks' time. So, in 2 weeks' time, we know if Måns is gonna win the entire thing and gonna go to Eurovision, or if it's someone else. Take as much time off as you need. Yeah, I'm gonna try not take too much time off, but I'm gonna need about a week at the very least. Sunday, and we will see about the reactions to Pokemon Direct. Yeah. And if we do that, it's probably gonna be on Discord. I don't think I'm gonna do that on stream here. Might do it on stream on Discord. But yeah. Yeah, it's fine, Jeena. Do take time for yourself. I try. I try. Sure, keep an eye on Discord. Yes! I can probably do an event thing and stuff like that. I dislike my leg so much right now. Like when I get overly stressed, which I have been this week, my left leg basically stops working. So right now it's just cramping really bad and I have it just like raised and I'm massaging it because that normally makes it feel better, but it's not working right now. Yeah, it wants something, but I don't know what it wants, and it's super uncomfortable. But yeah, this is gonna be it for me today. I need to handle this thing. Oh, okay, I need to handle that really bad. Yeah, that is okay. We're progressively getting worse right now. So yeah, I'm off to handle myself, cause things are not that good. Honestly, they are not that good. But thank you guys so much for being here with me. I had a lovely stream, and even though leg is acting up badly, it kind of really just gilded this entire day for me, so it was still really fun, and I'm really happy that you guys are here with me. So do have a lovely rest of the day, night, morning, whatever time it is for you guys, and a lovely week, because it's gonna be a week until I see you on stream now. I'm gonna try and be on Discord as much as I have energy for, though. But do take care of yourself and of one another, and until see you next time, bye bye, and group hug! Group hug!